Unit F, Viewing and Arranging Worksheets. As we work with workbooks made up of multiple worksheets, we might need to compare data in our different sheets. And if we're going to do this, we can view each worksheet in its own workbook window. These are called instances. And we can even display the windows in an arrangement that lets us compare different worksheets in the same workbook side by side. When we work with worksheets in separate windows, we're working with different views of the same workbook, but the data itself still remains in one file. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I've already opened the file that we'll be working with, exf-1 from my hard drive. You can download all of these files from Canvas. Right now I've got the Toronto sheet active, and I've already selected my View tab, which is your second step. Click on New Window. Now before I click on New Window, I want to show you that here on the bottom of our screen, on the status bar or taskbar, all you can see is the one Microsoft Excel file. So now when I click New Window, if you look down now, you'll see a slightly different setup. Now it seems as if I have two different files. Really, I'm looking at different instances of the same workbook. So for instance, I could choose to put one of these instances on Vancouver, and I could leave the other on Toronto. Look at that. Now I could use this nice little switch windows feature in my window group on the ribbon to do something similar, but you may not see anything special yet. But once you get down to about step 4, you're asked to arrange everything, and so we can choose how we want to arrange our windows. Now, so this is where it gets really fun. Now I can look at two worksheets in the same workbook at the same time, which is really quite cool. I can choose several different arrangement patterns. The book only asks you to try out the vertical option, but just to give you an idea of how simple it is to pick several, you can see this isn't problematic at all. Now when I get tired of working with one, for instance, we'll say I'm tired of Vancouver perhaps, I can go back to my window group and I can choose to hide or unhide. I can go and get my worksheet back, and that's also very convenient as well. And really that's all there is to our first assignment on page 130, Unit F. You haven't made any changes. It's really how to maneuver and manipulate larger worksheets within a workbook. So, I hope you enjoyed this exercise. You'll continue working with this file as we move into our next exercise.